welcome to my channel. I'm Jimmy. Welcome to Jimmy's Road to Spirituality. This is gonna be a message for the sign of Virgo for the month of October 2022. This is gonna be an energy reading, guided reading, of course, general reading. It can involve life, love, and work, of course, business. This is gonna be a collective reading for the sign of Virgo. Of course, I pre-shuffled multiple times for Virgos to see exactly where we are standing and what is actually popping out. And mostly, I found struggles with the past. Um, Strength came here in the reversed for me. Maybe you're dealing with Leo or you have Leo in your chart, but probably you're Casper, between, Virgo, Leo. In this side of the strength, there is something that, and I see 111, there is something that maybe you don't see yourself having the strength on doing, or somebody is not, having the strength to tame their own selves, to tame their own beasts, to fight their own demons. In regards to their, weaknesses, selling themselves short. This is a sign of weakness, being weak. I have to read exactly what strength in the reverse as well means. And the two cards that fell as well with this strength in the reverse that actually came like really, really in a very weird position. We have the Empress and the um, King of Pentacles here. Empress being, of course, Taurus, Libra, being ruled and governed by Venus, the goddess of love, but as well of wealth and beauty. A true manifester. This is somebody that is really, really grounded, really stable within themselves. Very nurturing energy, very impeccable energy in the three-dimensional aspect because they mind their own business. They're very lucrative and productive in their own, creation. Of course, this is an energy of a creator and a co-creator with a divine in the three-dimensional aspect here. Very powerful and very beautiful energy that I'm, feeling with this card. Maybe Empress, you being here, very important, and this could be your energy as well, Virgo. Very grounded, very stable, very hard at work. Of course, this is feminine energy that attracts. This person doesn't chase. This Empress is all the four queens, and this Empress knows her own value, her true value, worth, and they're person that cares, that from nothing, almost nothing, that she creates something. This can be, giving birth to ideas or giving birth to babies, having a family with somebody, or you had a family with somebody in the past, from the past. That is a Leo, or they have Leo in their chart very predominantly, but this person was a very weak um personality. I have a fly that actually bothers me here, and for me a fly means like a type of messenger, some type of warning. Something is like a warning here, maybe in regards to the person that you're dealing with or yourself. As well, a fly could be somebody that is a guide in your life, or somebody that tries to actually you know um, trigger you in some aspect, like buzzing you very much. Maybe something or somebody is like buzzing you in your is buzzing in your presence or buzzing in your ear. um but it's in regards to communication messages. But it could be something annoying, or somebody that you actually see as somebody that is not in their right position or place, or um, maybe somebody in the past here with Leo in their chart, or a Leo saw you as weak, or somebody that is not a manifester, somebody that is not grounded enough or stable enough as well. But in your masculine, you could be actually in your masculine energy, you could be this king of pentacles. So feminine energy, you're the empress, you just attract, you're like a magnet. You know exactly who you are and why you came here in this plane to be doing. And people, underestimated you, your potential, your true essence. This is true essence energy. Of course, we are talking about energy. You're very raw and very, clear in whom you are. You are not somebody that is pretending. This feminine energy is a giver usually, um, and not a taker, but they know how to attract what is theirs, because they know their value and their worth, and their position. As well, I see the Ace of Pentacles on one side, which is a minor arcana, of course, for the Sun card. You are given by the divine here, Virgos, or the person that you're dealing with, of course, a brand new opportunity, a new doorway. It's opening here, a new portal. It's something that it's a blessing for you. It's a pure, true manifestation of your hard work, determination, dedication. Of course, the King of Pentacles is a leader, is a boss. It's somebody that has a business, somebody that is really, really hard at work, very productive as well, very witty when it comes to finances. Um, you're creating, giving birth with this, balancing these masculine and feminine energies with the Empress and the King of Pentacles. It's something magnificent here. It's something very, very abundant and very clear. With the Ace of Pentacles, we have already two Pentacles. With the Empress, three Pentacles. So you know how to work very, very good with your masculine and feminine, sides and energies within yourself in the month of October, which is going to be very grounding and very, very wonderful. Um, you know that everything takes time and everything involves patience. And even if people would not see you or not, consider you or not treat you, in a respectful manner, or recognizing, at least they're recognizing, because this is somebody that recognizes in some sort of way, feels something in regards to you. This person is denying it, and maybe this Leo that you're dealing with is denying your value and your worth, that they actually see about you. They know that the Empress holds a great power upon themselves, but they still, this Leo could be in hiding, could be very, very weak, in the month of October, in regards to their, inner strength, inner, decision making ability to take a step forward, make a move, um, release something, give something up that is not necessarily, promoting them, in regards to strength, in regards to decisions, in regards to whatever focus this person might, be quite challenged in this month, to be, taking action upon, or, find their balance within themselves. Or this is you that you don't see that you will have strength to be dealing with something, or that you cannot actually be tamed anymore by, certain circumstances, situations, people, whatever, influences, in regards to your recent past, or, even your whole entire life, since, you know yourself and you're conscious about, the truth and the reality of, people, try to weaken you because they are weak, try to tell you that you're not worthy because they feel that they're not worthy, which is still a lie. Many people would believe lies and not recognize the truth, in regards to themselves, because they're not willing to open up towards themselves and even recognize the parts, or this, the challenges that provoke them to, take a different, approach, or choose a different path, change, a thought, um, whatever it might be. And the other side of the cards, where my, of course, my deck split while I was shuffling, it is the Nine of Swords in the reverse, which tells me that you're not stressing anymore, and you're not meant, and or, to stress, sleepless nights, negative thinking, wishing, disbelief, not trusting in yourself, not, giving yourself that peace of mind when you actually understand. And I see 10 or 1. So it's a reflection, a mirroring of something that probably tried in the recent past to put you in a very um, uncomfortable state of mind here, because you were triggered by something mentally. You were really, really overpressed and overwhelmed, maybe with being feeling that maybe it's something wrong with you. Maybe you didn't get something right. Maybe you didn't see the picture in the way that it was meant to you to for you to see it. But yes, it was a lie. And the stress that actually, I hate this fucking fly right now. Just get out of my house. Yeah. So you're gonna have something that is gonna really buzz you and bother you. I don't know why I have this situation with this freaking fly, but this is a sign for me. So as I say, there are evil spirits that will actually possess a being and will come to affect somebody. Maybe somebody thinks that they can actually fuck with you like that in a very, very nasty and bad way. And I saw 1109, 1111, and I see 11, 18, 19, 20. Maybe this is something that probably you connect with. Maybe there is a specific timeline that you connect with. Maybe this is something in regards to a guide or predecessor of yours that dealt with the same issue or that you're dealing with specifically. Please take whatever it resonates. This is not going to be resonating with everybody, and I clearly understand maybe it's not going to resonate with nobody. Okay, but clearly in the month of October, you're not to be stressing anymore. No more wasting your mental energy and your mental, peace of mind, tranquility, understanding, in regards to things that actually, this cowardness, because this is being coward as well. I'm going to read from the book. Look, the star card at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to read the strength in the reverse because why not? Number 8. Okay. Eighth, it's maybe somebody doesn't want to repeat something. Maybe 8 for me is like a repetition cycle type of energy as well. It is quite balanced, very much in a double, I mean double way. But in some sort of way, somebody's quite convinced that they lost here and that they will never have the strength to come back towards the Empress, in the manner that they approach this Empress and the situation, of course, in the past. Strength inverted. Inverted, it is pretty conditional. Oh, shit. Usually, it's one of those things. You're sick or not mentally or emotionally strong enough to deal with the situation. You're being a weenie and not even trying to deal with a situation. So coward energy, very, very, complacent energy. And the third situation, you're being too strong and bullheaded. Strength can work against you if there is no cerebral element to it. Strong like bull. While cows are stupid. You can hunt cows with a hammer. I'm just saying. So somebody that is stubborn as well, bullheaded, bullhead. Somebody that in some sort of way they gave up, on themselves in regards to, you know, whatever they needed to see in regards to themselves and appreciate, about themselves. They gave up to that. And I'm really sorry to say it. I mean, how can you make somebody decide uh, that they don't, I mean that and that person is not understanding that they need to decide something in regards to themselves. Probably this Empress is not communicating with this person from the past, from recent past, or longer past. um, But yeah, this empress knows that she's dealing with somebody weak within themselves, weakened by the situations that they chose, weakened because they don't actually have the strength to recognize the truth and just turn things, over. um you can take a horse to water, but you cannot force it drink. This is what I'm truly understanding from this situation. And we understand that we cannot change anybody. I mean, I cannot change anybody. I cannot change even one thought in somebody's head. If that person truly doesn't want to comprehend or understand, or even open a little bit their mental or their the way of thinking. Um, I guess there is freedom. I mean, we are not judging anything or anybody in this way. I'm not a judge, so I'm not gonna judge this person. Of course, there is a level of compassion and understanding in regards to this situation, Virgo, and I truly feel that you're very compassionate and understanding. You're a mature, more mature spirit here. Being soul. Um, this empress knows that she needs to mind her own business, and you need to understand this. Mind your own business, stay in your lane, respect yourself, and respect you know the one that sits close to you or far away from you. Respect everybody. And this is the fact that if you understand truly respect, and if you truly respect yourself, you'll understand this, and this is going to position you, and it's positioning you very much in a very clear and abundant and one way path. It's very beautiful, and with the star card here, there is a level of maturity and understanding, and of course, truth in regards to oneself. One needs to give themselves, oneself credit in different ways, in different areas, in different aspects. I mean, we are not perfect. We fail in so many ways, and we fall in so many ways, and we need to learn. We need to get up and take out the dust and wash ourselves and pamper oneself, and understand that we needed to experience something, but this something is not to be that bad, for us to not give ourselves back credit back to ourselves, and put that trust and worth and understanding within ourselves. um Somebody's really cut, very judgmental against themselves. They're really harsh at this moment in the month of October towards themselves. Probably they did multiple mistakes, very bad ones. You know what I'm saying? But that's why, in this sense, we are not to condemn anybody and put down anybody and judge anybody. We need to love one another. We need to understand and help and, you know, try to be there. Of course, there are nasty situations and very unfair and evil ones and bad ones that, you know, one doesn't have to experience it. It's no need for this. I mean, it's not that we need to become soft in our hearts and, accept some type of crap and bullshit. No, we need to respect one another, and we need to allow one another, and as we need to allow ourselves. But we need to be truthful and honest within ourselves, and we need to be transparent. I mean, if you have a hidden agenda, stop and think about that hidden agenda. Pay attention as well to dreams, revelations, messages while during the night. This is going to be somebody that is going to be astro traveling. It's going to connect very much with the night, nighttime, when you're going to be very much connected with the moon cycles as well, the stars, planets, the influential, influence of the planets in each house. Maybe somebody that is into astrology very much, planetary influence, different things like numerology, synchronicities, signs. Pay attention to these. Pay attention to yourself. Pay attention to your guidance. Pay attention even to the fly that is actually nasty and surrounding you in like a creepy way, and you're gonna think, why is this happening here? Two cards came here: the King of Swords and the Two of Swords. Because a King of Swords was really undecisive in regards to you, or this is the masculine energy here watching this, and you're the masculine Virgo. In your King of Swords energy, or somebody with a King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here, somebody that is a very interesting and intelligent, witty, masculine energy, very intelligent. So you might have your Moon, your Venus, your North Node in Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or something very, very significant, or you're dealing as Empress being mostly the first energy here. There is something for the feminine to understand in regards to the masculine side. And of course, the King of Swords is very masculine. This is very masculine energy. This could be somebody that could become a narcissist. But this is somebody that was truly undecisive. You know, they listened to other people's opinions. They were pleasers. You know, ass kissers and back kissers, followers. You know, this is somebody that is a follower. So because this person is a follower, they listen too much to other people's opinions, and they lost on something that is very, very cool and wonderful. um as well, what I'm feeling here, um just excuse me one moment. Yeah, this is something very, very weak and very weakened by, I don't know, a lot of influence surrounding them. Very, very important to understand. But it is as well a coward energy as well. Somebody that cannot make decisions for themselves. They always have to ask the opinions of others. Like people that clearly don't think for themselves. And that's an issue in this life. People pleasers. As I said, many people are people pleasers. They need to be accepted by other people to hold a specific image, to try to show something that it is not real. You know, somebody that is very, showing a lot of fancy cars, very expensive cars, having a lot of money, seeming to live like a specific lifestyle that is out of this world. I mean, it's just an appearance, it's just fakeness. It's somebody that is really, really immature, and somebody that is really vain, very much vain. Yeah, somebody that is in this moment, somebody that is moving very quickly. I mean, in and out, this kind of like Knight of Wands energy. And this is it's not unexpected. I mean, if you are dealing with Aries, Leo, Sag, you understand who you're dealing with. And this is the truth. And look, on the other deck, it's the Emperor in the reverse. I mean, it jumped in front of me, and guess what? Behind him, Tower. And I see 2332, which is like a mirroring energy. It's something that is trying to reflect, or something that is trying to project upon this person. It's very, very interesting that this person was so weak and so like immature, unexperienced. Maybe you're dealing with somebody that is very, very young, but I really feel that this person, they think about themselves, that they have a lot of experience. What else I feel is that this person is like hurt and triggered in their emotions at this time, the month of October. This person is feeling left out in the cold, like abandonment issues, dropping like a third party situation, because the third party situation is just trouble. It is and I saw 24, 42. So it's somebody that is trying, like, psychically attacking or trying to specifically mirror something towards this person. But because you're connected with this person, it's very important because you feel very much what this person is dealing with. And I feel the psychic influence here. It's something like you're like psychic. You connect very, very much. It's like a deep soul connection. It's something from within. It's something deep. But in the same way, you know who you're dealing with. I mean, you see, you understand the pattern of these people pleasers, specifically. It's gonna be um, it's gonna be something that you already. I mean, you dreamt about this person. You connected with this person in the 5D, of course. Excuse. Yeah, you connect with this person in the dream state, and you saw this person truly as a coward energy. You saw this person peeking behind, other people's situations, whatever. This person listened to a lot of gossip, a lot of slander, a lot of lies, a lot of deceit, a lot of bullshit. Um, and we have the Nine of Wands with the Ace of Swords. This is actually a confirmation that this is the truth. You're dealing with somebody that is a victim mentality. They pretend that they suffer so much, and this suffering is still continuing, but they are supposed to just drop these issues because they certainly have an age, and they involve themselves with multiple people, different people. They probably have a lot of responsibilities. They probably have a business or multiple businesses. This person is like well known in the community as well. This person is like a very fiery energy here, but they are in a victim mentality um, perspective. um, you know and it's like a waste of time because probably you have been dealing with this person for quite some time now. And I see 27, 27, 28, 29. Maybe you're dealing with somebody that is 27, 28, 29 years old. It will be too much, too long to be dealing with somebody for 27 years and then this person to be the same immature and vain and superficial. It would be too much. I mean, I would be fed up. Like in 7 years, I would be like, I will give you one sabbatical year, bitch. Just get out of here. I'm not gonna deal with you. I with individuals, I'm not gonna be dealing 7 minutes or 7 hours. I will not be dealing with them. I mean, I can feel them and I can see their patterns. So from far away, I mean, I have to give like the corner 200 meters, and I already see them over there. It's like, you know but you have to know that this person has been beaten up. They were wounded in their past because of their immaturity, because of their vanity, because of their superficiality. Because if you had been dealing with multiple, and this person could be very attractive. I'm sure this person is very attractive, very, like kind of kinky. Oh, I'm such kinky man or woman or whatever, but it's a masculine energy. um this person knows the truth. They know the truth that they sold their you know they sold themselves. They defeated themselves. They betray themselves. They self-sabotage themselves. And this is what I was feeling, because I really wanted to channel what am I feeling in regards to this energy. What is it? What is it? What it is, for sure. Let's see. Let's continue to see what is going on here for Virgos in the month of October. Few more guided messages. One card fell, and it is the Wheel of Fortune, and it actually kind of stuck on my leg here. So this was predestined and destined for you guys to experience. This is clearly what I truly understand. And you're dealing with something fixed. You're dealing with divine timing, all the problems and the issues and the errors and experiences. They were really predestined by the divine, even before you came into this plane, into this lifetime, into this timeline here. You truly needed to understand the truth. You needed to see the truth, by the way, from a specific perspective from the divine, because the divine has always a plan. Everything, it's the divine has waited for us to experience multiple and multiple and multiple lifetimes of failure and disappointment and unfairness, unbalance, in order for us to come specifically to a specific point in our awakening, ascension process, metamorphosis. You know I saw the high priestess in the pre-shuffle and the empress. The next card that I see here at the bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands. You have been dealing with magic, sorcery. You know the occult. You're into the occult. Even the animals are actually connected with you in this timeline, because you are gifted from past lifetimes. And even if you're somebody that doesn't practices anything, doesn't believe in sorcery, witchcraft, magic, you actually know the truth, because the divine has revealed it to you. You connect very much with the spiritual world, and you're like a very recognized public speaker, somebody that is on social media, somebody that is really really connected within themselves. This can be like very nurturing as well, very like you're a teacher, you're somebody that teaches other people. It's you're quite gorgeous, attractive, very creative, passionate, amazing. You can slap somebody silly, like your mother to a child. You could take a man and actually slap him silly, and tell him, listen, I'm like a mother to you. I'm going to teach you this, this, and that. You go and do it, because it's going to do you good, you know? And she's not going to be afraid to actually go and take care of the sick, or be, somebody that is going to be afraid of blood. This is like a nurse in the war, this energy from me right now. You're a very strong, powerful woman, very, passionate about life, passionate about yourself, passionate about publicly speaking, teaching, showing to other people through example. And you're not afraid of this darker side. You know exactly the truth and the bullshit in regards to these, understandings, and about people that try to dabble and dabble into crap. This sort of leader, because this is as well a very, very beautiful and powerful, and you know um, guided, led, protected energy as well. This the energy of fire could seem to many people like vain, as well, very vain and very superficial. I'm gonna put my long nails, fake boobs, fake lips, fake hair, whatever, and people will think, look at you as, oh, she's quite plasticky, she takes too much care of herself in this way, kind of way. You have a specific, like you're like a trendsetter, or somebody that is really, very fashionable and very, different. You have a specific different style, and energy and vibe about yourself that is really really something different, out of this world. Eight of Swords, the next card, and the Tower. Mm. And the Knight of Swords. Talking about these three cards here, Virgos. Somebody wanted to trap you mentally or spiritually, to put you in a very, like a cage, or like, a very, very unstable place mentally for you. To, somebody tried to play with your head, in order for you to doubt yourself, or they're still trying to do this in the month of October. I feel very strongly, and this is a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. But guess what? There is a fucking tower here. The divine has spoken. The divine has actually crumbled this illusion of the eight of Swords. But probably as well, you have been dealing with the Queen of Wands, very specific here, and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that try to put you in this, imprisoned state of mind, very stuck in your mind, very, quite confused. They try to confuse you very, very much, this person. But the Tower tells me that this foundation that they built against you actually doesn't exist, because it was built on sand and it was bullshit. It was, you know, based on lies, deceitfulness, envy, jealousy, evil reasons, And with a Knight of Swords, this person is, in the fragmented energy with the Tower here. The Tower tells me that surprise, bitch, Queen of Wands, if this is you, that you try to take and or stop somebody's, destiny, steal from this person, take this person place. This could be as well an energy of a copycat, somebody that pretends that knows, the occult, that dives deep within into bull crap and bullshit. um, this person manifestation with the Eight of Swords, the Tower, and the Knight of Swords, they clearly got this message in the month of October, and they're going to get a very quick message with this Tower. Very swift movement here with the Tower, that all this crap is actually finished. It's ended, because the divine is not going to allow this situation. This situation is not going to exist. Um, and this is the truth. This is an activation, a mental activation of the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That the truth is out in regards. The divine has seen clearly, the true intentions of this Queen of Wands with this Wheel of Fortune. They really wanted to take somebody's, destiny, fate, karma upon themselves, but by trickery, by bullcrap and bullshit, lying, deceitfulness, pretenses, fake pretenses, this fragmented energy of the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Swords. It's a Nine of Swords with a Tower in the middle. This person is quite in shock. They're in a spiritual, prison themselves, mental prison. This person is really, really confused and fucked up mentally. This is North Node in Gemini. And if this person didn't actually realize or experience this so far, until now, in the month of October here, by the end of this month, it's what I'm understanding truly, and clearly feeling about this situation. They will receive a very, very clear message. And then we have the Ten of Cups. This person that did this all crap against you or against the situation, they only, they wanted true happiness, joy, family, celebration, unions here, reunions, having everything together, the rainbow of cups and joy and fulfillment. But this is not a reason to, attack somebody, try to steal from somebody, try to pretend against something or somebody in order for you to find your true happiness. And whatever you ill intended, you intended in ill and nasty and unfair manner against somebody, it was actually taken from you. Because if this person had the person that you're dealing with, in their grasp, they were married with them, they had kids or whatever type of contract or whatever understanding between them, this happiness is actually given to the person that is not involved in this crap. Because somebody clearly is innocent here and somebody is not innocent. With the Four of Swords in the reverse, this is like in some sort of way releasing whatever happened in the past and whatever actually triggered and bothered and was really nasty and unfair and evil and bad. You're actually not grasping on this anymore, person watching, and this is the best thing that you could do. You're actually taking yourself out of so much, disappointment, and it was all illusions. This person tried to throw illusions and delusions and whatever mental attacks, psychic attacks, bullshit, mind fuckery, slander, whatever they try to project, against you and against the situation. This is not working. It's not valid. And this is the truth. Sometimes we waste time because we think that we need to be something that we are not, or to be like somebody else. I will never want to be like somebody else. I would really want to be myself. And believe me, that is enough for me. You know, I will not pretend to, I'm not jealous and envious on any woman. I really respect women. I really encourage them. I really believe in them. But so many women, they have been fucked, and it's not fair, and many men as well. I'll have to say, I'm not feminist. I don't really believe that, we should be one here and one there, and I don't know what we. I would really truly believe in equality, equity, balance, respect, love, care. I really truly believe in mercy and kindness. I really want to believe that for this humanity, we will have the mercy and the kindness, and may God have mercy and kindness upon ourselves and for ourselves, because it's not easy to live in this world. It's not easy to live, with people that really believe that they're the fucking shit, and you're a fucking shit. It's not fair in this manner. To we need to honor ourselves and see each other, with that kindness and respect and understanding, like a little bit higher, in that kind of respect, in that kind of honoring each other, and but honoring ourselves as well. It's very important. Nine of Pentacles. You clearly are called to be independent, standing on your own 2 feet, depending on yourself, filling your own cup, eating from your own land and grapevines, and whatever you have planted for yourself, because clearly you had planned to be planting a lot, a lot, a lot for yourself. And it's such a blessing to to understand that you worked very, very hard, and you never pretended to take from nobody, but you always wanted to give. And but when you understand and you make this balance between, takers and, givers, the ones that only give, mostly give, and others that only take, you need to make a balance. You need to understand that, as it's wonderful to give, it's wonderful to receive. you know and this is the true balance of all things. Okay. The divine gives and gives and gives, but it will come a time when the divine will say, I give you this. What are you going to be doing right now with this? Because I gave and I poured and I poured, and but if you're not there to appreciate and to see clearly what I poured upon you, and in your life, in your situation, in your circumstance, you're never going to appreciate it. You're never going to take it and use it in the right manner, in the correct way, for the good reasons, for a reasonable reason, for that fairness, for that goodness, for that mercy, for that balance, for that right rightful reason. It's very important to understand that balance is needed. And maybe this is what the problem, and we are still in Libra. I mean, 21st today. We are entering very quickly into Scorpio. Scorpio is going to be very emotional, and probably you're dealing here with a King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, a wounded warrior, somebody that is battered and bruised. And look, this feminine energy is a victim. They are probably a narcissistic energy, or they've been dealing with this narcissistic energy that actually consider them a weaker side, or a weaker part, or somebody that is weak, because this person gave themselves away. They sold themselves short. They sold their souls for whatever fucking reason. I don't know what was the price into the shit. But right now, this Queen of Wands, if this she dabbled and dibbled into fucking sorcery, witchcraft, and bullcrap, hookity pookity, whatever, calling demons and lifting up whatever the fucking shit these people do, this person is kind of like wounded right now. She's like really, really in a victim mentality. This person, I'm such a victim. I am a victim of my own evil ways. Whatever the fuck this woman is gonna pretend, or feminine energy of the Queen of Wands. If you're dealing with this, guys, please take whatever, only whatever it resonates, because this is not gonna work for everybody. This, Queen of Wands, she's very burdened and in the month of October. And she's going to be continued to be burdened and hurt and bruised and battered in the battle of their own, whatever, keeping the victimhood. And I'm such a victim and they did me wrong and I'm so weak, blah, blah, blah. I was weak and I did all. But how much are you going to continue in this energy? How much are you going to condemn the past and these people and yourself and whatever? I mean, there is a lack of maturity here. Um, and somebody that is like seeing themselves as innocent one and the other person or the other people always guilty. So this is like really narcissistic, very, very sociopathic, psychopathic, delusional. I mean, probably dementia or mental issues. By the way, this person is promiscuous as fuck. This person is like fucking even the chickens in the patio, whatever the fucking shit. This person throw their passionate wand and desire and fuckiness into whatever 9 relationships. She dealt with 9 fucking people at the same time. She had an orgy, I don't know, but she took advantage of somebody that was truly loving, a King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, somebody that truly had emotional uh, grounding, balance, maturity, intelligence, and true genuine emotion for them. But this person got to wound themselves, this person and all everybody in the circle, and now they're in a position mentally where they are stuck very much. I mean, the divine put this person in a very dark night of the soul, but mental. It's and look, this is the truth. The Ace of Swords is the next card and comes again with the Eight of Swords. So we have double fragmented air energy here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and this is the truth. This person is mentally fucked up. This person is toxic, is immature. They are and they were in their south node. This person might, they brought a lot of karma and even much more karma they have created. They have sleepless nights. They know the truth and the reality. They had a good thing with this King of Cups. Nobody can be blamed for this person's situation. Six of Pentacles with the Tower. What you give, you receive. Tower. Be careful what you wish for. This is very interesting here. And it can actually be you or the other person, or only the person, the people that, your person dealt with, like the third party influence. And in the pre shuffle, I saw like the Three of Cups in the reverse multiple times. What you seek is seeking you. What you wish and desire for others, you wish and desire for yourself. The law of attraction, karma. I saw the Judgment in the pre-shuffle. Two of Wands. Mind your own business. Stay in your lane. Choose yourself. But in the truth, the proof is always in the pudding. It doesn't matter how many wonderful bling bling loving words somebody says, but if somebody does against what they say, what is the truth about that person? Of course, one needs to see the truth and needs to choose a straight and narrow and clear path for themselves. The Ace of Wands with the Ten of Cups. Passionate, brand new beginnings based on coming together, uniting in true joy, happiness, fulfillment with somebody that is actually bringing something as a spark of life within, yourself, within your soul. It's probably connected very much with the soul. Somebody that wants to, have a family with you, to celebrate life with you, to have the kids, the cat, the dog, the family, the house, traveling together, working together, doing things together, enjoying our lives together, growing together, maturing together, being together. And this is somebody that is hoping that this is going to come right here, right now. I mean, at least pretty soon with this fragmented fire energy of the Two of Wands and Ace of Wands. This is the spark of the spirit of life, which is the spirit of God, the Holy Spirit, that comes in two people that are meant to know each other as one, to become one. That's why the word of God says when the man leaves his mother and his father, he becomes one flesh with his beloved, with his wife, with his other half, and together they become one. One in what? In their flesh, in their soul, if they are meant to, in their mind, in their hearts, in their spirits. This is a very special union. This is a very special deep soul connection. This is something out of this world. And the last two, three cards, temperance, finding balance, aligning your mind, body, and spirit, your soul together with what is truly you. Being touched by the divine and guided and protected. See these red wings of this angel here. I see 5115. The divine truly wants to, even if the evil ones are trying to mirror against you or psychically attack you in this manner, project against you, the divine clearly in the month of October and with the Sagittarius here is trying to project and affirm truly inside of you this true sacrifice that you have been made in past lives, in this current life. If we are a sacrifice for the divine, there is nothing to be fearing, my friends. Nothing to be fearing. Be a sacrifice for God, for the divine, for the creator of all things, for the Holy Spirit of God, for true life and true meaning. If you're not doing it, you're going to lose even your own soul. And what can a man give back, to receive back, to conquer back, to take back his soul? What is going to be the price for you to pay? Give and receive. Balance your life, balance karma, balance injustice and unfairness in your life. This is what the divine is trying to convince me here and now. Do your own soul good. Listen to the advice and the projection from the divine upon your life and upon your situation and upon every situation. You're touched by the divine and you're somebody that is really embodying, somebody that is very experienced, very gorgeous and beautiful. Look, judgment, death. I shuffle these cards, I mean, the both decks, and probably I'm gonna only need one because I'm like 53 minutes now. Scorpio season is gonna be very significant. Death and rebirth, endings and new beginnings, an anointment. Somebody is anointed here because the only living being is the Hierophant. It's somebody that can actually trespass the spiritual realms and the three-dimensional. It's somebody that is embodied, has embodied after a life of sacrifice or where they were sacrificed. That's why you're an earth angel. You're recognized by the divine. You were innocent. Your blood was spilled. Look at this. The judgment angel is like they were like dipped in blood. This temperance dipped in blood. Your blood was spilled upon the earth. That's why you have received this judgment from the divine. And this is karma. From now on, this is not even called karma, it's called dharma. What one creates and manifests from himself, from his deep self, from his essence, from his soul, from his true, understanding of, this awakening sacrifice that you have been made, Virgo. It's so beautiful. And I saw the Hermit in the pre-shuffle. Somebody is quite, it's called contemplate at this time. And this is metamorphosis. This is pure, true transformation of your, even every single cell of your body, of your fleshly, carnal body, because you truly, truly gave yourself to the divine. You truly see yourself as a, as a true gift and as a true sacrifice. The sacrifice, for the divine is not what we think in so many ways. But yes, the divine will actually even take our children out of our, circumstance. Because if our children are not responsible, mature, they don't listen, they're going to do us harm. And if we are purely, pure hearted and innocent and real and truthful, and these children of ours, do us evil, even our children, our aunts, our, bloodline in general, it doesn't matter. Your grandma, your granddad, your mother, your father, it doesn't matter. The divine is going to take it out of the picture. The divine is going to give nations for you if you truly are obedient, if you truly believe in the divine. What they took from you, even in past lives, the divine is going to give you 100-fold, 1,000-fold. It's so much that you're not going to be able to take. You're not going to be able to even imagine with your puny, tiny little mind. It's like Job, who had 10 sons and so many fields and cattle and blessings and servants, people that really, really listened to him, and they knew how great of a leader, of high priest he was. And then the devil came in the presence of the Most High and said, I know that if I do this, I take his children, he's going to curse you and die. If I'm going to take all his cattle and his blessings and his lands and his produce, he's going to curse you and die. If I take his wife and whatever, his health, his life, he's going to curse you and die. This was a trial. And this, it could be called a trial for you and the person that you are dealing with. A great trial, a great test from the divine. And this is the beauty of it, guys. Please trust and believe that the divine will never let us die. If we are divine, if we are actually sitting here in the gap, because this person is sitting between life and death. This three-dimensional plane is full of death, but the kingdom of God is life. God is only life. Okay? This three-dimensional world that we're living in is called the valley of the shadow of death. Yes. In this world exists death. And every single body deserves a death. We all gonna die and get out of this body. Even if the divine decides to actually touch us with his mighty finger and power and willingness to transform directly straight from out of this body to become heavenly bodies, okay, he has to make the decision. But we have to trust that God has a plan higher than our own understanding, and he desires so much more for us. We are sitting in a gap. We are like sheep, you know, lambs to brought to slaughter, exactly as the Lord Jesus Christ was depicted. A lamb, a pure, innocent, perfect lamb that was took and slaughtered. This what he was made, a lamb. And he gives us so many examples through his sheep. And of course, sheep are beasts, but we are human beings. We are created in God's likeness and image. And that's the beauty of it. I send you all peace, love, and light, guys. I hope this message helped. And I hope that I'm kinder, because sometimes I'm so rough and tough and I say things like boom, boom, boom. And I know that I am who I am, by the grace of God. And I'm learning as well. I'm learning to be more patient and be more kind towards myself and in the truth. and of course towards everybody, because we are all here, and that means a lot. It means a lot to me, and it means a lot for the divine. And, and I see 1000102. Guys, I wish you the best. Stay strong. Know that the divine has was always, you know, in charge and at work and in control of our lives, our situations, our, lessons, tests, difficulties, errors. We have to trust and believe much more in us, and of course, much more in the divine, and not be afraid. Let's not be afraid. Let's live in faith and hope and true love, and allow ourselves to make mistakes sometimes. We are not perfect, and we will never be in this world perfect. No matter how much we thrive and we try and we go crazy in our minds. Let's not go get crazy in our minds. Let's just liberate our minds, transform our minds through the Holy Spirit, which is life and truth and light. I wish you the best, happy, October, and of course, Scorpio. It's gonna be quite emotional, quite a sting with the death. Something is gonna happen. Truly, it's gonna be like, truly somebody's gonna wake up like with this very huge back, slap in the face or punch in their face, when they're gonna realize their errors and their illusion and delusion and creepiness about whatever they tried to counterfeit or create for somebody that was not nothing to be doing with them. Sometimes we need to understand that many people will teach us, many situations will teach us, even people from far, 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 very far away, even the past, or even the future being revealed to us. Sometimes when we understand that there is a future for us, and that future is going to be something that we will never be, even imagined or conceived in our minds. um, it's something that it still needs to keep us where we are supposed to be, humble, and be humble, remain humble, and humble ourselves, of course, because those that recognize that they are not in the truth and they are not perfect and they don't know everything, because I know for sure that I don't know everything, and I'm never going to know everything in this puny mind that I have. We need to understand that we need to see and be who we are meant to be, but recognize the truth. We need to recognize the truth, and we need to stop condemning and judging ourselves so harshly, and others as well, or just being, like so obsessive and dedicated to on ruining other people's lives or destinies, callings, responsibilities in this life, and just, thrive to be ourselves and not be afraid or ashamed to be that. The person that you're dealing with was struggling with this for a very long time, or you did, or maybe both of you. But I'm sure this month is going to be, and of course, Scorpio season, Aquarius, Capricorn season is going to be amazing. 2022 is going to have true, is going to bring true balance and um, reciprocation. First of all, towards ourselves, towards the divine, and of course, towards all the collective and the people surrounding us. I wish you the best, guys. I hope this message helped you. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.